low.
Why are you trying to prove that? Doesn't matter. So let's...
Stats, baby.
I really like the DK draft here. I think that the Senna Braum as a lane...
And we had the mid lane, like, super fast Cho'Gath in
angle. This is spotted, but Lucid does have a small window here.
And Dudu desperately wants to stick around in this lane. They do manage to get the charge in as there's the permafrost. They get him in position, and they look to take him down. Berserker able to answer immediately, though, as the very swift swap into the top lane is going to get
the top side. Yoshik looking for a punish, and they will be able to deny about a wave here.
Yeah.
That's big.
Bit frustrating.
Showmaker maybe going to hover towards topside, but it looks like we're just going to go for the full base, except that wave is gone.
Yeah, Lucid is going to be able to take the dragon before. As to what I was saying, Peter Griffin falls over in front of his house. And, okay, we're going to get interrupted again. Koshik, permafrost does come in. He gets into the brush. Dawning Shadow in the kitchen sink thrown at him. And over the wall goes the Yone. And Koshik will get taken down here. It's Showmaker with his 100% win rate Yone looking for another victory. Version of the Ambessa Gwen is one of the better ones that we've seen, because as we can see, it is very even right now.
Oh, it's a bait.
Oh, God. Maybe we cast a curse, even if the curses aren't real. Need to work, going to connect, but not able to do quite enough.
Flash and Lucid's on the way, I think. Oh, boy.
Public Execution comes in, and as soon as that hit, he was dead. Beautifully played here by DNF as Lucid's coming up. I don't know whether they have too much of an answer, though. As we can see here, Lucid able to get himself out, but he's not going to be killing Koshik or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon that's probably
rough.
what he's going to do.
As a DNF, really want to play for this Drake. Pioshik doesn't have his ultimate available, though. Did use it there on Barrel. That's a lot of cooldowns gone.
Well, that's just a drive-by here from Lucid, and then just puts life in prison.
He has cleanse.
He just wanders in.
He had cleanse. Thanks, Spellbook.
That's one way to make it happen.
That's so funny. Otherwise, life might have been dead.
Make it work. It's probably not Barrel. He is going to drive Shelly into this turret, though. And Koshik is going to do that thing where he slams him into the wall. Still, Barrel just stands beside his teammates. And Life is almost out of there. Shiu finds Bulldog, though, and flashes out of the way of the ulti. Still, Life is dead. And DNF trying to defend what is left of this outer turret in mid lane.
Nicely done there. Sets up for the kill, or for Aiming's kill, rather. So Aiming now also is going to have his cleaver done very quickly. Ooh, we do have two members here. Shiu, okay, doesn't have his ultimate. Might be dead.
Trying to stay away from the walls as we can see. Yeah, the flash forward from Koshik, and that is a very dead Gwen. Koshik just flying around this lane with that phase rush.
Yeah, that's...
they must know, because there's a teleport coming in towards this lane.
I guess they have Hex Gates, but
Okay, they know now, because they just put a thingy on it. There's the knockup.
Oh, no, Showmaker, you need to damage it.
Well, he is going to start damaging it now. Barrel, hold the door. Hold the door, Barrel! As Lucid throws away the Glacial Prison. Now Life getting into that backline. Barrel is dead as she is looking to turn up. That is going to be the steal from Koshik. And DK, the classic just throw away the Otacon maneuver is not going to work out too well. Dudu with the public execution actually almost putting Shiu under threat yet again. And DNF just say thanks a lot.
They tried everything to turn onto Bulldog there. And like, I kind of get, they didn't actually have damage. Like, just a couple of extra autos from Showmaker could have made a difference. Maybe if Aiming is near. And now this feels like a real turning point. That's a lot. Shiu is like a full level down thanks to these continued gangs. Is here as well. Turret already is down.
Yeah, well, teleport coming in on top of this Sun Disc. Oh, never mind. That was just Shiu dying here, as we can see. Lucid now by himself, but he's very healthy. Ulti comes through from Barrel, and there's the chain CC. As Showmaker able to lock down his opposite number. Life able to stay alive for a long time, though, and now another public execution getting into the backline, Aiming, trying to keep everyone alive, but down goes Lucid. The culling reigns in, and DK, 3 on the floor in trade for just a pigeon. DNF are still pushing further forward, and they are really taking control of this game.
And this is where DNF have traditionally struggled. It's the mid to late game, it's the fights, but right now, looking good. Aiming, really farming some stacks there.
Oh,
they're trying to look for a win game against the 10th place team in the league.
Well, Life is likely to die.
That helps.
So that's certainly good. Keep cursing, Chronicle. I love it when you do this. DK need all of the changes.
Never mind.
I live next to a mountain.
I was about to say. I know this. I've seen your view many times.
You are really worried about my lack of you're going to have to do. And DNF,
they have a lot.
They know exactly what's going on.
Incredible amount of damage.
Yeah, and this Poppy is a long way away.
Why is Yoshik there?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
Due to STP!
Well, the teleport is going to come in, but
what
this Baron is gone. There is no way for them to do anything about it. And so as I cast a curse DNF, they are going to make an error. They do get second dragon. There's at least that. Let's see whether they can kill all of these Barons.
Bonke set up.
Yeah, DK, I think they're going to have to try and fight their way out of this. There goes the beautiful Magnustorm into the back line. As Life is taking a lot of damage, Showmaker gets in there though, almost gets out of the way as Shiu is going ballistic. The Gwen's doing so much damage and they couldn't do anything to the Yone. DK take the Baron and they're going to win the team fight as Lucid wanders his way back in. Another knock-up from Showmaker's famous exemplary Yone. And there's only 2 left.
And DNF, they see an opportunity. They think DK is on the ground. Lucid gets ulted out, but instead they're the one that fall over and scrape their knee.
Oh no!
Oh!
Advantage this entire time.
A ploy from
a cunning ruse, perhaps.
I am known to be a nefarious schemer.
I was thinking, like, maybe this actually...
DK or Shiu does have his death cap as well, so there were so many threats now for DK, all hitting these crucial breakpoints.
I kind of love the third item death cap. It's just kind of crazy. It's okay, they're going to look for Pyoshik here. He gets knocked up into the sky like 400 times and is just cut down by Showmaker. Shiu with the needlework, but the work has been done. This is going to be a guarantee. Yeah, got it. I don't know, I think that you may just be misremembering because I'm pretty sure Showmaker is the best Yone in this game.
Don't forget about that. Can heal pretty well.
All right, there's the flash forward. The point-blank ulti onto Bulldog, but he does manage to get his Zhonya's off. Still, Emperor's Divide gonna throw them away, but it's just not able to do enough, or really anything at all, to be perfectly honest. Down goes Life. And there is a snare onto Dudu as well. He may be the next one. The layering of CC is so good. As DK, they're just turning this into a pick composition. And they're taking them one after the other. Berserker will stay alive for this, but I don't think the inhibitor turret in the mid lane is going to be able to say the same thing. As even with the Void Mites, they're looking to push even further forward. Azir and the Lucian are still up, but DK is still looking for more. Our observers are getting confused, and so am I, but Bulldog, he is just dead. Lucid sacrifices himself for it. As now Berserker, we're zooming in on him. He still hasn't died yet. He throws out the culling, and he will stay alive for now. Showmaker has to revive that soul. Exactly right. The base, well, even with the 3 teleports, they're not able to get there. As teleport from Beryl and Shiu towards that minion on the top side. But the back wall, Dudu now in Fog of War.
They need to be careful to avoid Dragon for Nexus.
Oh, great Zhonya's there for Bulldog. Yeah, it in fact eats both of the ultis, but still, aiming gets 2 auto attacks off, and it feels like it's almost even. As Winter's Bite going to connect, the door is going to be there. So Berserker going to back away. Step-Up's presence from Pyoshik is fantastic, and Showmaker slammed into the wall and down to his GA. Now DNF in a really awkward position, the Dawning Shadow, and Showmaker's almost at full health once again. Life goes for the engage, but the follow-up engage is so good. Knock-ups everywhere though, and the one fight is on the side of DNF as they manage to take down both Lucid and Showmaker. But man, that was so close. We're going to need to slow-mo that for the replay, I think.
If they kill more members, though, they can just end. Would mean that DK needs to both beat Nongshim and beat this team.
Well, let's see what Lucid can actually find here as Pyoshik has to flash away. Into the backline goes Showmaker. Rebinds the solo, and DK looking to try and reform the Phalanx as Duda goes in. Public execution gets into the backline, but he explodes. My God, that damage was revolting from DK. And the Dawning Shadow, it both
plays. We know this roster is better than what they've shown thus far. So it would be very Beryl to just walk up.
And almost...
And just get blown up.
Well, oh, Showmaker, he finds just the edge of the Q and aiming, able to finish off Life. This might be the end as Berserker gets himself into the brush. Dawning Shadow not enough to take him down as Showmaker dances on top of him and will take the GA right at the last second. Bulldog goes golden and then goes down immediately after, and in the blink of an eye, DNF's chances are just destroyed.
Life looking for Beryl, and as it turns out, it was all Beryl's prestige. He was setting us up the whole time, Atlas.
It's always the long con with Beryl.
Berserker's still alive. Still hasn't died, by the way. Oh my god.
Well, his GA did get taken down, as now Dudu in a lot of trouble. Permanently frosted, as we can see there. And Pioshik just forced to go back towards the fountain. I think Berserker may still be undying in this series, but his Nexus is not. And